Hi, I'm Malcolm.
And I'm Rachel. We're two Canadians living on our 39-foot mainship trawler, living an adventure of a lifetime. We invite you to follow along as we travel 6,000 miles through Canadian and U.S. waterways around America's Great Loop. Well, good morning. We're at Troy in New York State, and we're at the Troy docks. We've been visiting family for a couple of days, and it's been a very enjoyable time. And the sun is out today. It's a beautiful day. And we know we're going to be going up the Champlain Canal towards Montreal, and there are a couple of bridges there that are very low, and we will fit, but we have to take our radar off. So we've just done that. Malcolm's just tying up the wires that might be exposed and making sure that they're covered for any potential rain, and we will put the radar back up once we get past those very low bridges. But it's a nice day to be doing this, and I see a couple of boats coming up the canal here heading towards the Troy Lock, and we'll be doing that a bit later today after we say goodbye to our family members and heading up further north. And hope you're having a great day. So the radar's off. We took it off.
That was quick. We did that once in Chicago, and after you do it once, it's not that bad. We had to get a little socket drive that fit, but that was the easy part. So literally in about 5 minutes, the radar's down, all disconnected. The wires are covered in plastic, so it won't worry about rain. And the anchor light's put down as well. So the only thing remaining for us is to put down some of the antenna. So we're probably going to just zip around the boat. They've already been done once or twice before, so we'll just put those down. And then I think we're ready. We phoned a lock this morning, and they were telling us that they're at normal pool, which means that the bridges should all be high enough for us to get under. The only time you have to really worry for us is if they're at high or max pool, which I would assume would follow like a heavy rain or some event like that. And I was thinking it might be at max pool because of the spring runoff, but I think that's already happened here. So we're in good stead. I think we're just going to remeasure just to make sure
that we know our height. Well, first we're going to fill up with water. That'll lower us a bit.
Let's fill all the tanks, and then I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. And then we'll carry on up to Champlain.
Yeah, the first lock is the Troy Lock, which is actually a federal lock run by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and then all the remaining locks are state locks. So we'll call them as we go and get through just a few today. We're not in any hurry.
And the beauty of today and the last little while, even though we're not through the lock, we're definitely in fresh water. So that makes me happy. I hope that makes Stay Cool happy.
Yeah.
Fresh water from now on in. And as of, let's call it another 4 hours, there will be no tides. So wow, a double whammy. You get rid of the tides, you get rid of the salt water, all in one shot.
Yeah.
So happy about that.
So we're all done our visit to Troy. We're getting ready to untie the boat and go through the Troy Lock and head up to Champlain.
Exciting times.
That's a big log at the side of the boat.
Just continue off on its way.
Bye-bye, log. So we had a nice visit this morning with our family, and we're back at the boat. It's around 2 o'clock, and we are going to head up to the Troy Lock, which is the lock that's run by the Army Corps of Engineers, the only U.S. federal lock. And then we're hoping to get through 2 more locks as we go up the Champlain. And I think you do 1 and 2, and then we stop in a place called Mechanicsville where they have, I believe, a free wall. So it's a beautiful day now. There's a light breeze on the water. We have our short sleeves on, and we're preparing to untie the lines. Malcolm's just about to start the engine. So we're getting ready to go again. Off we go. Hope you're having a great day. So in the Troy lock, we are tied just like we were in the other federal locks at midship. So I'm holding a line here to a pipe, so I have to keep adjusting it to come up. But the water is almost at the top now, and he's going to open it really soon. Out of salt water.
Wow, salt water. That's fantastic.
So that way there is to the Erie Canal. We have decided to do the Champlain Canal, so we're heading this way. And we're going to go to C1 Lock. There's multiple ways to go into Canada. You can go up this way, the Champlain, up towards Montreal and the St. Lawrence, along the Ottawa River and down the Rideau Canal to Lake Ontario. You can also go along the Erie Canal to Oswego, which is on Lake Ontario on the US side, and cross over into Ontario there. So lots of options. And also went really slowly under that bridge because we weren't sure about the pool level. Even though we did call the lock guy about the pool level here, he said it was normal. We just wanted to play it safe. We took the radar off this morning, and I think we had about 3 or 4 feet above the canvas. So plenty of room to fit under that bridge. So today we decided to stop at the bottom of the first lock of the Champlain Canal. So we went through the Troy lock and we stopped at C1, or Waterford, I think it's called Waterford lock. And we're going to go through tomorrow. And part of the reason for that is, I believe it's between lock 3 and 4. They have to lower the pool for us to be able to get under, and they need a bit of time for that. So from what I understand, we're going to go to the top of C2 tomorrow, or to Mechanicsville actually. I think there's a lock, or a wall rather, at Mechanicsville, and then we can go through 3 and 4 together with a lower pool. Anyway, it should be a quiet night here, nobody else here. A little bit of white noise from the locks and the falls that we can hear, the rapids on the other side, and a nice green background. So it should be a nice quiet night. Today we did go, I think it was only 5.6 nautical miles and took us all of about an hour and a half. Not very long, but a nice journey nonetheless. So this is what it looks like at our cockpit. There's that wall right there, and to get out you'd have to climb up that wall. Technically I suppose we could just jump right off the flybridge, but it might be a little tricky to get back on, and it's certainly not a safe thing to do. The wall's kind of falling apart in some places. I'm just going to turn this and show you. So you can see when I walk along the side of the boat, it's up there, and it's don't really want to stand on the railing. That's probably not the right thing to do, and it is kind of crumbling in some parts. So I don't think we're going to bother getting off. We're just going to go through the lock first thing tomorrow morning, and they go on the odd hour, so it'll be at 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and so on. So we'll probably go right at 7 o'clock. Then we have to stop a little bit beyond that because there's a pool that they have to lower for us later on. So anyway, it's interesting to be here. The birds are phenomenal. The sun is out now. I think it's blocking us, actually. The trees are blocking us from the sun, but it's a gorgeous day, and very enjoyable to be at this lock. I'm going to turn this way so you can see it. Beautiful day to be here. Super quiet. Lots of birds just chattering. We can see the swallows flying right over the surface of the water, getting the bugs, and that's a good thing.